Okay, I have to show you guys this, even though it's not a filming day, but I just got back. And after doing a bunch of research, I learned that hummingbird feeders make hummingbirds sick. And the reason why is because they basically, like, people get those large hummingbird feeders and then they don't freaking clean them. So I found this cute little bad boy. Look at this. Look at how cute this is. And it, like, it's so small, I'm gonna have to clean it so often, you know what I mean? And it comes with, like, extra little flowers, and yeah, so this is what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna set this up, and I'm gonna make, and I got sugar. I didn't get that, what is it called? Hummingbird nectar, or whatever it is, I don't know. I didn't get that. It has red dye in it. I don't see the purpose of red dye. I don't want to put that in my water. So I'm just going to make regular old sugar water. And then I have to find a way to, like, hang this outside. I don't know. I kind of want to hang it off that freaking satellite dish that doesn't work. Because that's, like, perfect view from my back door. And it's like, it's not doing nothing. It can do something. So it's been a week that I've had Starlink, and DirecTV's here to fix the satellite dish for the internet provided from the company that I work for. It's been 2.5 weeks that internet hasn't worked, and ultimately I got Starlink. He's been here for like an hour trying to get this thing to fucking boot up. I don't believe in it. What? Alright, so I'm a little bit in frustrated mode because this guy has literally done everything that I did over a span of a week. From pressing the reset button on the modem to messing with anything that the website said that you can troubleshoot. I pressed buttons, I called, I did everything, dude, and I could never, like, I tried to make it work before I ultimately was like, yo, I don't know what to do. And I did that for a solid week before I finally gave up. And we're going on like 2 hours now. So now we've moved on to, he's readjusting the satellite dish again. I'm almost done with my jewelry making. We've also replaced the modem. Still no change. I can tell this guy is going insane. Because now he's like checking power. He's literally doing like everything that I was just like going crazy about. Because I would hike up this mountain, okay? Grab service. Get on that Viastat. However, whatever it is, okay? Vastastat. Website, and I would go under the troubleshooting page, and literally everything that page said, I did. Every single thing. And then every time it didn't work, I would leave my van, go hike back up that mountain, go right back on that website, and be like, okay, maybe I didn't read it right. Maybe I'm doing something else wrong. You ain't doing nothing wrong, bro. You ain't doing a dang thing wrong. What is wrong is probably what my buddy said, which, by the way, thanks, Eric. He works in Las Vegas for DirecTV, and he's pretty sure that there's a split in the line that's underground. that's causing a misconnection, because the ground is fine. It basically says that it has service, but it's not full connectivity. And when I told him that, he was like, yep, there's a break in the line. That's what's happening. And I told this guy that, and he checked it, and he put it on a new wire from the satellite all the way to the modem, and it still didn't work. Put it on a new modem, still doesn't work. Now my Starlink has been shut off for over an hour, still doesn't work. I was so right to not trust the connectivity of that unit. I knew better, dude. Soon as I saw it, I was like, something ain't right. Reading the reviews about that company on their own website, horrible, dude. Like, I guess Starlink is the way to go. I fought it for so long, man. But honestly, I saved up and I made it happen. And I want to thank you guys for that, because, man, do you guys see it? Look at that. This is the funniest thing I think I've ever experienced. Alright, this whole time that we've been waiting for this guy, I've been making jewelry, but I took a break on that. And now I'm taking apart this rotisserie chicken, which, by the way, okay, I met this girl on this mountain. And I met her about 2 weeks ago. And we've just been chit-chatting online, back and forth, you know. And I told her, I was like, man, I need to drive back down the mountain and I need to go grocery shopping. She asked me, well, what do you need to pick up? And I gave her the list. Literally 2.5 hours later, you know who you are. You didn't want to be filmed. That's okay. But, like, girl, we're going to be friends for life, because you brought me everything I needed and a rotisserie chicken. I didn't even ask for this. But, like, the fact that you know that I'm about to, like, use every portion of this and appreciate this chicken, we're going to be friends. For life. 2.5 hours later. Alright, let's try to connect this.
Okay, ladder, chokin.
Oh, yeah, okay, so it's still the same weird name.
Yeah.
And it's all lowercase, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's connected. Now I'm getting everything from the last 2.5 hours.
What do you want to do with the modem?
Put it in a box.
And then just leave it back in there, unplug them?
Yeah, I mean, I got Starlink now, so I'm like, that's what I don't know what to do. Like, you fixed it.
Okay.
But I'm not going to use it. Okay. So what he just told me the problem was, I never expected. So there was a big lightning storm that happened. And I did not see it, didn't hear anything, nothing. But he said he's pretty positive that the little, I can't even remember what he called it, the protata on the stick part that sticks out of the satellite, he's pretty sure that got hit by lightning. That means my van almost got hit by lightning, because it's like right there. Or it got a surge, because he said that it was literally fried. When he tested that, there was nothing coming out of it. And I was like, dang. I knew something was wrong, but, like, I didn't think the thing got hit by lightning, bro. That's wild. That's wild. I feel like this is going to be a compilation of, like, 3 or 4 days put together. So this is what I've learned. Someone commented, how am I handling the, like, put your dogs on a leash thing? It's not going well, okay? People out here don't listen. And this morning, I'm going to tell you guys a little story time. So this lady walks by, she has her border collie, and I say, ma'am, the rules of the park are that your dogs need to be on a leash. Can you please leash your animal? And she says, no, she's fine. And they keep walking. 5-10 minutes go by. She loops back around. And next thing you know, she's saying, F all you influencers. You should go back to the city and leave the outdoors for the real outdoors people. I am starting to realize that that is the mentality of Colorado. So getting called the C word and getting called a city slicker or an influencer or a, oh, take your van life and blah, like, I have, man, dude, I have received some of the most rudest comments in van life history since taking this job as a camp host. Like, I have never been approached like that since I left California, year 1 of van life. Never have I been approached like that, where someone calls me a city slicker and tells me that I don't belong here. I belong here just as much as that lady does, honestly. And if you're wanting to be part of the outdoor community, don't be intimidated by women like that are just very hateful, judgmental, will throw derogatory comments at you. Don't take that as reality, okay? Like, you do belong out here. You do deserve to be out here. You do have the space to be here. And the community is going to open up their arms to you. And it's going to be the community in which that you want, okay? Not the community that approaches you in a negative way. They're out there. Believe that they are out there. Trust me. Believe me. I'm just going to say that once you do get into the outdoor community, or if you were thinking about van life, RV life, car life, it doesn't matter. If you're thinking about life on the road and going into different environments and different communities, different states, be open and don't take offense to anything. To anything. The literal statement that I told this lady as she walked away is, I hope you realize that none of your comments have value. Okay? And remember that. For every single person that walks up to you and tells you that, like, you don't belong there or whatever, their comments have zero value to you. Zero value. Okay? That's today's TED Talk. Good morning, y'all. This is about to be a good morning story time about what happened yesterday. Because what happened yesterday, honestly, a guy in his rental van came in. Okay, now, this is the second rental van that I have experienced some weird happenings. Just like things that leave me sitting back, like scratching my head, like, how did this even occur? What went wrong here, first of all? How did this happen? Okay? So, the first rental van that came through, it was 2 girls who had rented the van. And the weirdest thing that they did was they flooded the van. They flooded their rental van. How? I have no idea. Like, when they came to me and they were like, what do we do? What do we do? And I'm like, shut off the pump. Where's the switch for the pump? Like, shut it off. So easy, right? No. They did not know what to do. And they ended up driving out of the campsite with water coming out of the back of this rental van. Okay, rental van number 2. This happened yesterday. This guy comes in. He's parked in the parking spots that are right below me. And I hear him talking to the camper next to him. And the guy suggests, because obviously he's in a pull-along trailer. The guy suggests, hey man, it would be easier because this is a one-way if you back in, and then it would actually put your doors towards your guys' side of the campsite so we can actually have some separation. Okay, all right. This dude does not know how to back up, okay? I've realized that my generation, okay, backup skills were not handed out like fucking candy. Adderall and Xanax were, okay? And This dude literally backed this van into a tree. The whole back of the van is crushed in. And I'm like, the tree, like, bro. Let me give you some reference. Here's the parking spot, okay? The tree is over here. How it occurred, how it even happened, I have no idea. Because I'm just like, what? And so then, just in my time here, okay, I have had 5 tow trucks show up to get cars, vans, 1 trailer, pull a bus out. That's nuts, right? Like, people are just not good at... Bro, you're just stealing my camp wood? What are you doing? No. Get out of my campsite, bro. You can't just take my wood. I have a genuine dislike for people. Have you guys realized that? I picked such a people job and I literally do not like people. So, this job is for you. If you say you don't like people, you get the best of both worlds. You get people and you get the seclusion from people because you really just shut yourself in your van and just be like, go the fuck away. I think the craziest part about working at a campsite is how many people literally do not understand that we have no access to internet out here. Or they offer up my Starlink for themselves. Wild. So this couple came in around midnight last night and they pulled into a reservation only site. I was too tired. It was raining outside, windy as hell. I was like, I'm going to let you guys get away with this. I'm going to check in on it in the morning. So I did that. After looking through all of my envelopes, because I do not put these in until the end of the week, I collect all of them. There's no envelope for that site. So I walk down there and I say, ma'am, after looking over some paperwork, I realized that you guys never actually paid for this site. I'm going to need a payment or I need you guys to leave and vacate the site. And she goes, oh yeah, I forgot to drop the slip. It's in my truck. Expecting me to walk away. Well, I just stood there waiting for them. And they started just opening car doors and everything. And she goes, well, is there a way that I can just transfer money to you? And I said, no, we don't have service out here. And she goes, well, you have a Starlink. Can't I just hook up to your internet? And I said, no, I can't offer that because I can't personally take a payment. You owe money to recreation.gov. You owe money to this. It needs to be in cash. That's how camping works. I don't have a credit card machine. I don't have any of that. And she goes, oh, okay, we'll figure it out. I already know this family is about to pack up everything and drive away and never pay for this campsite. Because they have no means to. These people left this campsite so fast because they refused to pay for it. They didn't even care. Now I gotta shovel this all out. And, by the way, for everybody's reference, every camp host is given a coal bucket and a water bucket. So we can provide those buckets to you if you would like to fully put out your campfire. Like the rules state, your campfire should be fully put out before you drive away. Every camp host has a coal bucket and a water bucket. Just ask for it, please, because you're just making us do more work. Like, okay.